Hey, everyone. Here we are on a Saturday night, leading up, get ready for another night of NFL action. Um, Yesterday was pretty slow. Um, um, Sports day overall. All we had was the one NXS race, one NBA game, and then one Major League Baseball entry. Um, we wound up getting into the money in the baseball entry, so that broke a little bit of a bad streak for us. Um, so that's something good. Just to doubled up our money, which is $4 entry. We won $8, which was canceled out by not making it into the NBA showdown or the NXS. Um, we've got upcoming for tomorrow. We have a number of the free Rainmaker entries that we've entered. And then we've also put together a few lineups. One for the afternoon early contest, and one for three for the whole Sunday contests. I might even take a look. Let me see. I think we can run through those lineups in a second. But let's see. NBA tomorrow. Looks like we just have. What do we have? Tomorrow we've got Denver and Lakers playing in a showdown, so we'll have that tomorrow. NBA, what MLB has a bunch of games. Golf will be wrapping up. NHL doesn't play till Monday, so nothing tomorrow for them. NASCAR, nothing tomorrow. So that's all that stuff right there. We did have a baseball lineup going. Let's see, where are we at? Baseball lineup. Top 1,931 get paid. We're at 25. We're about 6 points. 6 points back. Let's see what happens there. We have our MMA. We have an MMA lineup going, which right now is in the money, but I don't think it's gonna hold on. We're hanging on to, Laramie got upset with a ridiculous, just stuck a head into a guillotine and stood there like choke me out. I actually lost without delivering a single strike, and it was ridiculous. But despite that loss, we've got one guy fighting right now. We've got Cerrone going against Price. It's got to be third round now. I don't know. Cerrone's got 75 significant strikes. There's been no takedowns. So I don't know who's winning the fight. I'm not watching it. If Cerrone won the fight, there'd be an outside chance that we would be able to hang on for minimum points, minimum money, I mean. But we'll see. And then we have a competitive NBA showdown contest going here. Boston is pretty much handling Miami today. They're beating them 82-65. In the third, we're currently in 24th place out of 1,470. 7.25 points out of first. We'll see how that goes. We would really need to see Enes Kanter get back in and score a couple of points. I think we would need to see him get a little more play time. He's got 4 points and 4 rebounds. Super cheap, only 1,600 in the showdown format. But I think we would need to see him get a little more play time and a few more points to really have a shot. If Crowder, Crowder's only 42% owned. Kemba Walker's 52% owned. He's only scored 21 points, so his points are good for us. We've got Bam in the captain spot. He just got his double-double, so that's a good sign. But it's going to be, we'll see. We'll see what happens there overall. To look at some of the lineups, let's see. How can I show just the upcoming lineups right here? That's good, cool. There we go. So here's what I'm doing. Here's what I've got going tomorrow. I got 4 total lineups right now. 3 for the all day contests. Which one do I go with here? This one? No. Is that good? Yeah, that works. 3 with the all day contest and 1 with the afternoon only. The all day contest, I'm going this way. A couple different things. I like the Matt Ryan. I don't like Matt Ryan. But I like the Atlanta-Dallas game for points. So I'm going with him in 2 of my 3 lineups. I'm going to go with Kenyon Drake here. Good price tag on him. I think they might be able to run a bit at home against Washington there, so I like that. Ridley, and then, went with Ridley, Scotty Miller, Perryman. Miller and Perryman are both money savers, and both are going to be getting a bump up because of injuries. Went with Jonnu Smith. Had a good week last week. Could have a good week this week. And then with Cooper. Hey, Cooper. Went with Cooper on the other side against the Ryan matchup. And then the Jets defense playing at home against San Francisco. I played it both ways. So, I went Jets here. I went 49ers here. I think the 49ers have a chance of just shutting down the Jets. But Jets home opener, Perryman usually does well when he's a number 1 wide receiver. Take the Jets. That lets me get, Cooper and Ridley both in that game, along with Matt Ryan. I still get to go with McCaffrey and then Kenyon Drake. So that's my one lineup. Other one, going with Matt Ryan again. Going with more of a run on that game. Going with Matt Ryan, then in the other direction, Cooper and Gallup. And taking Gage as the third receiver for Atlanta. I know Julio's a little banged up, and he always has injury somewhere or another. So who knows? Gage could have a good game with all of them in there, but he might have a better game too. That one was a little Steeler combo. Ebron, I think Tennessee showed the tight end will be successful against Denver last week. Ebron is healthy still. And Deontay there, Ben showed him a lot of attention. It didn't translate into huge numbers. Juju did, but that might wind up working because these are all GPPs. So you want to go a little bit against the grain. Went with the Titans defense, paired them up with Henry. That's a good scheme that could work out for you going against Jacksonville there. So would like to see how that goes, and then went with Drake again. And on the last one I just played, I just have a Trubisky against Dallas. Dallas is messed up. They don't have a great secondary. You saw that last week with the Steelers. Trubisky had a good opening day. He could come back and have a second game. People are going to start getting hyped on him. His price will come up a bit then. His price is still very low. So I grabbed Trubisky along with Robinson. And hey, they could hook up for 2, 3. Trubisky, by the way, was the quarterback for my biggest single fantasy football win when I won on Thanksgiving Day. And finished whatever it was, second or third. But it was basically around $3,000 win. On a $16.40 entry. So I wanted to get something in there with Trubisky. I think there could be a path for him to have some success there. So I went with Trubisky and Robinson. 2 money savers on the receivers with Miller and Cephas, the young kid from Detroit. So 2 money savers there. Went back to Jonnu Smith. Could have a good game there against Jacksonville. What with the 49ers on this one, so spent up a little bit on the defense. They're going against the Jets. The Jets are all banged up. It could be. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen there? And then went with 3 pretty strong. Again paired my defense with a running back. Went with Mostert there, and then went with CEH and Henry to round it out. So we'll see how that pans out. Then I also threw together this late afternoon matchup. Just going with a bit of a Murray Arizona connection here with Murray, Drake, and Hopkins. And then trying to make sure to get a big piece of the Kansas City game with Hilaire, Tyreek, and Sammy. Ideally, that would be a situation where Tyreek and Sammy can get some points and yards and scores early, and then they go back to Hilaire and or Hilaire or Eli or CEH. And what spread up with the Ravens there. I went with Akins just because Baltimore gave up some yards to the tight end last week. And Houston seemed to like Akins in that opening day on Thursday, so we'll see. And then with a money saver, Mike Williams. But we'll see how that all pans out. Let's see how's everything else going here. Okay, it's basically the end of the third quarter. Boston's got 89, Miami's got 73. We are in 17th place right now. 5 points out of first. Kemba. Okay, well, let's see. It looks like I don't know if it's the start of the fourth or the end of the third, but they've got Cantor coming into the game. Jaylen Brown is taking a seat for Boston. Jaylen Brown is my second lowest owned player. at 34.7, but I think he's 4.7% captained, and I think that at least a few of those are the guys ahead of us here. I mean, Cantor's on the floor here to start the fourth. You know, that this would be a chance. I mean, it's a chance to check out and see, can he do anything. You know, we don't need a lot. Don't need a lot from him. He's, like I said, he's only 28.6% owned. If I do a quick run through of the guys ahead of me, let's see. That guy's got the exact same lineup I do, so I won't be winning outright. This guy here he also has Cantor. He's also got Brown. He's got Marcus Smart. A couple guys got them. Okay, let's see. We got Tim. He's got Brown. Yeah, so one guy ahead of us has Brown captained. And then let's see, the folks who are in first place. Yeah, they've all got, so really it looks like they've all got the same lineup. And they have Cantor. So Cantor's not going to move up the scoreboards much. They've got Hero. The key looks like it's going to be Crowder over Hero. Can Crowder get back on the... yeah, it's what it is. It's Crowder. Crowder's got 24 points. Hero's got 29 points. So most of them have the exact same lineup as we do, but they've got Hero instead of Crowder. So moving up overall for us is going to require Crowder gets back on the court. Maybe Hero gets set down, but Crowder would have to outscore Hero for the game for us to move up significantly. And then I think, let's see, everybody in first place has Bam, captain. One guy ahead of us has Brown. A whole host of people directly in front of us have Tatum, captained. And then there are, looks like, oh, no, I guess we don't all have the exact same lineup. We have the exact same points, but these guys have Dragic and Hero rather than... Yeah, so there's still room for movement outside of those guys. Alright, well, now start of the fourth, it's showing Cantor not in. And Crowder's still not in. We'd like to see Crowder get back in there, man. That would be nice. But let's see. What else do we have to... Let's see. Oh, the Cerrone Price match was a draw. A draw by decision. Interesting. So there's one fight left. We're in 281st place. 426 get paid. Looking right behind us, there's a lot of people have. A lot of people have. At least one guy left fighting. There's a fair number with nobody left as well, but I think there's too many with at least one person left. I think. I guess we'll see. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on the on this Boston game and see if we can get Crowder a little bit of points, man. Come on, Crowder. Get back on the court. Your team needs you. Get down by 19. Jesus, man. Get out there some three-pointers. Hey, Crowder's back on the court. That's good. Crowder's back on the court. We like that. Looks like Hero is still on the court, which is fine. But it's just gonna... Can Crowder get us any points, man? Nine minutes and 34 seconds left. TK! How's it going, Monk? I'm watching this, I'm sharing it now, I'm watching this, matchup. This is my team that I'm showing at 225 points. You can see there were 1,470 entries. We are currently in 17th place. Nice! Nice! But yeah, as you can see here, we are in 17th place out of 1,470. Currently winning $75. This guy right here is the key, Crowder. We need him to score some points. Could move us up a little higher. That would be exciting. That would be something fun. Fourth quarter, 9 minutes and 13 seconds left. Miami's losing a good bit here. Hopefully Boston would, Crowder plays for Miami, so hopefully Boston would, you know, rest up a little bit, not kill themselves. Crowder could get some points. Would be really good. Would be really good. We'd like that. We would like to see that. Yeah, 17th. I was just about to catch up on two memories as well. I didn't get on yesterday. But trying to keep an eye on this this basketball right now. Must be a timeout or something, because nothing's been happening. Just you over there with Ad Hoc, or just... Okay, Rock, when on TV sees a basketball game on. Mm-hmm. Yes, I watched. I watched Bill and Ted Face the Music last night, and Hendrix plays a role in it. I didn't watch. I haven't watched Face the Music before. I watched the first. I rewatched the first two, and then I wanted to watch the third one. I just got it last night. But yeah, Hendrix plays a role, and it's pretty funny. Alright, there they go. So they're underway again. 8:14 left. We really want this guy here to score. Crowder. Come on, Crowder. Kemba scoring does pretty well for us as well. We're up to 12th place right now. 12th place out of 1,470. 7 minutes and 41 seconds left. Come on, Crowder. Or Bam. Bam Adebayo. We got him as our captain, so anytime he scores, that's good for us. Back down to 17th place. Hero must have scored something again, a prick. Looks like Bam isn't on the court right now, so that sucks. You don't need much, Crowder. Just get some points. God damn it. .652 left. The game's almost over. Tatum setting down. That's okay. We're down to 21st place though. Oh, there's a rebound by Crowder. That's good. We like that. Nice rebound by Crowder. Still in 21st place. 5.75 points out at first, though. Come on, Crowder. Do something else. Get hot here at the end of the game. Brown scored. Tatum's back on the court. That's fairly irrelevant. He's 65%. Sorry, 75% owned. Come on, Crowder. Do something else. A little more points, Crowder. We're down to 27th place. Five minutes left. Yeah, Kemba scored a few points there. Three-pointer, man. We'd love to see this go to three three-pointers made 11 points. Right there, that one. Three three-pointers. 11 points. Probably on, I don't know where it is.
What are you looking for?
The basketball game, 206 maybe? Or
College basketball,
Not-
208.
no.
Huh?
No, it's the
Oh, you want?
NBA.
Alright.
If it's on 206, it should be.
Oh, yeah, so.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Celtics and Heat.
Yep.
You don't need to turn it up too much. I think.
And you can do your banking right here at the Capital One Cafe or from anywhere with the top-rated Capital One app. This is banking right now.
It's a commercial, so nothing's happening.
Time for the AT&T of Buffalo. And it starts with great defense by Jaylen Brown and then attacking the basket over and over again. Kemba Walker with a beautiful finish. The Celtics have played a tremendous game, both sides of the floor, and with the intent to punish the Heat at the rim. Hero and Robinson out there right now for Miami. Robinson quick release. Got way off. Rebound Gordon Hayward. Hayward has played 26 minutes, 6 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Obviously not someone they're going to blow you away, but he's had a nice impact and has looked sharp out there for his first game in almost 5 weeks. Tatum step back 3. Rebound out of Bile.
Adebayo with a rebound. That's good.
Extending his defense on Tyler Hero, who drives past and throws it up. And out of Bile's foul. 22 points, 15 rebounds for that. 2 free throws.
Adebayo's about to get a couple free throws.
Williams picks up his fourth. Coming up next, Sports Center with Scott Van Pelt. Post-game reaction. Tim Lickler's take on Game 3. Plus Barry Melrose on Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. And inside the largest comeback in Navy football history. Yeah, they were down 24-0 at Tulane. In the second half, came back to win 27-24. Get your recap right there. How you doing, man?
Well, we're in 16th place.
You might be the best in the business. You got any moving out want to spoil? Why would you say that? Wouldn't you be more interested now?
Ooh, there's something from
You know, this is a great comeback.
Crowder.
It's only 12 with 4:08 remaining. Robinson's second 3-pointer. Make that his third 3-pointer. He's got 9 points. So the 20-point lead is just up to 12. Smart. Tatum. Smart will try a 3. Can't answer. Rebound Tyler Hero.
Tyler Hero with the damn rebound. We don't want that.
Hero 20 points tonight off the bench.
What? What?
I have the possibility of a shift
Okay.
on Saturday. I have 11:45 a.m. to 3. And I have 11:45 p.m. to 12.
Yep.
I can do a 2:45 to 6 p.m., right? Between them.
No. Yeah, not unless they would let you work back to back.
Oh, it's 3.
Yeah. Is that next week or?
26.
Yeah. Okay. So you can keep an eye on it and always mention it to them.
Yeah.
Crowder, good. We like Crowder scoring points.
Still have some work to do, but they want to put this one away. Miami keeps fighting back every time he thinks the game is out of reach. They go on a run. Walker tied up, back up top to Tatum. Tatum on the spin move down the lane, takes it out the corner to Hayward. Shot clock at 4. Hayward out to Walker, corner jumper. That's good. Big 3-pointer for Kemba Walker. That's good defense by the Heat. It's a good job by the Celtics. Hang up Celtics and makes the play. Adebayo misses ball. Carroll's right back to Jimmy Butler and throws it up and in. They're getting some second shot opportunities now. Maybe too late, but they've shown a lot of fight or poor fight here in the fourth. 11-point lead as we approach 2.5 remaining. Walker's got 21 points time. Another good shooting night for Walker. Finds Jason Tatum. Tatum on the drive to Smart. Smart gets inside and floats it up and in. Beautiful move from Smart. It's back to 13. Advantage of the Celtic lineup. 5 guys is comfortable.
Back down to 25th place.
Ball batted off. Is it offensive interference or goaltending? Hard to tell from where we are. Who touched it? They're going to count it 2 points to Miami. It's ball. Yep.
16th place.
Brown knocked away. Here comes Adebayo. Cameron's pass by Marcus Smart. Adebayo, Tyler Hero launches a three. Tatum a rebound. That would have cut it to 8. Instead, it's still an 11-point lead from 1:42 remaining. Jason Tatum, the way he rebounded, gives you the luxury of going to score. He's done an outstanding job all game long. 14 rebounds, Mark. Off the misses. And Adebayo's out of bounds when he touched it. So Celtics will get it back. Team never had possession, so the shot clock will only reset to 14.
2.26 points out of first place. A minute and a half left. It's unlikely. I mean, we would need something from Crowder.
Walker will bring it back out. Walker lost it. Adebayo was going to be deep ball. Sets all nothing. He didn't play down the stretch of this game without Dragic. Hero showing his versatility as a primary ball handler. Dr. Robinson trails another. Robinson puts down the range. 109, 101. 8-point game as we approach a minute remaining. Robinson upset, felt like there was contact as he released the shot. 4 more 3-pointers and an offensive foul call. Robinson getting up to Jaylen Brown and took a shot. That's going to be Brown scoring personal. That'll be, if it's reviewed, that'll be free throw. I think on that jump shot, he got away with the travel. Jaylen Brown trying to state his case to Zach Sullivan. Zach Sullivan, the crew chief, along with Eric Lewis and Pat Framer, discussing how to go forward with this. And that's 2 in the ball. That is. They can cut it to 6. Offensive foul on Jaylen Brown, but they're looking to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul. And it does meet the criteria, in my opinion. So the offensive foul is official.
Minute and 3 seconds left. I mean, 16th place out of 1,470 is pretty good. I would take 16th place. But would love to see Crowder make a little bit of noise here at the end and make things interesting.
Looking at it right now, the officials here in the arena are the ones that make the decision on this, on those flagrant fouls. Coach, these are things that make you frustrated as a coach. You're the Celtics, you played great, you separated and have a big win, but down the stretch, they played careless basketball. These are the things that keep you awake at night, frustrated. I think one of the things that's happened to them is offensively, they've been trying to run the clock out, isolating their way to the win. And they've got some good results at times.
Come on, guys.
They've got better results when they kept everybody involved, moving with multiple actions. Zach's over there talking to his fellow officials. So ours is 17th season. How many officials have seen the finals last several years? How many premier reps in the game? They're all premier, Mike. This is a huge call. We're going to take another look before making the final decision. Flagrant fouls, 2 shots and possession. I'd also like to see if we're going to revamp the challenge, the review. There's some time limit. Either you can make a decision or you can't. To me, the longevity of these does a disservice to the game. Well, it stops all the momentum. Miami had some kind of momentum now coming back after falling behind by 20 to make another run, and the momentum is stopped. And Mike, if this one isn't obvious, I don't know which ones would be obvious. How much time would you give the referees to make the decision? A minute? That should be sufficient. All right, here's that's over. Let me give us the result. After reviewing the ruling on the Portland upgrade to a flagrant foul penalty 1, the contact by Brown to Robinson was unnecessary and there was significant impact on it. You're going to put a team foul on the board, Duncan Robinson won to shoot 2. There you have it. So, a very big call. Robinson will go to the free throw line. Still 1-3 remaining. And still has a couple of timeouts left as well. And because of that play, Brandon Stevenson brings Gordon Hayward back into the ballgame. Now all of a sudden, like you talked about, next 2 free throws down the basketball, it's a ballgame. And Duncan Robinson is so rarely at the free throw line. This is first free throws of the conference final. He's always only taken 14 in the entire playoffs. And this is the first. That one hurts for Miami. Now 109-102. 7-point lead for the Celtics. Again, 2 free throws plus possession on this play. Robinson looking for an open. Hayward 15 inside. Wire goes away and lays on the ring. What a beautiful ball fake. And it's a 5-point game with 55.9 remaining. Because they're switching, he keeps it. He fakes it. He draws a weak switch. Marcus Smart drives inside. Shot. No good, but he drew the foul. Smart taking a shot with 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Just bad clock management. He gets away with it, but you got to bring that basketball out and try to beat clock. And Kip is doing the right thing. He's double teaming the basketball. Now his job is to get to the
Now we're in 12th place according to this.
Fortunately for the Celtics. Foul on Duncan Robinson, that's his 4th. Smart hitting the first free throw. That makes it back to a 6-point game.
Now we're in 17th place. 46 seconds left.
Mark Spoelstra will use one of his final 2 timeouts. Celtics by 7. Miami ball when we return.
For every NBA moment, is a flavor of DoorDash. Want to get away? When you're ready, Corbett. With open middle seats and fair starting being a fan gets tough. And stretching your budget gets even tougher. Our agents put the time and legwork for you. So saving on auto insurance is easy. Saving a little extra goes a long way. USAA. What you're made of, we're paid for.
Now will it be 2-1 in favor of the Heat? Or will it be 3-0 for the Heat ball? The Federals come back. We'll know by Wednesday. That's the game 4 of this series. Yes, tip off shortly after 8:30 on ESPN. NBA Countdown kicks off our coverage.
Computer! Stop!
Celtics now backed up by 7. The Heat trying to scramble and pull off a miraculous comeback here. Dragic back in. You're way outside. Three-pointer and air ball, and Smart lets it go out of bounds. I don't know if Jimmy Butler asked out or injury. He's not back in his defensive possession either. Smart the back foot, throws it ahead to Gordon Hayward. Now the Celtics will hold it out. Adebayo trying to close in on Tatum and double team him strip. A timeout call before the strip. Brad Stevens using one of his two. Butler was not on the floor there. Celtics still lead by 7. We'll be right back.
29 seconds remain.
4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the sex.
Boston has the ball right now. You should check it, Karen. See if you need that.
Bucks. Pizza, pizza. Your sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down. Then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Jimmy Butler on the bench as Eric Spoelstra Heat down by 7 with 29.1 remaining. Celtics will inbound. They have 11 to shoot. Usually in these situations, Butler would be on the floor. Iguodala would be on the floor. Iguodala, for the second straight game, did not play in the second half. Don't know if it was due to injury or just coach's decision. But especially Butler beating the offensive move. You would think he'd be on the floor at the end. It's going to be interesting to see the reasoning behind it. Smart made his third straight clutch free throw here down the stretch. The whole off this Miami run is back up to 8. The Heat cut a 20-point lead to 5 here in the fourth quarter. That's a clutch free throw shooting for Marcus Smart. It's back up to 9. Over Dragic. Leans it, kicks it back out. Crowder. Tyler Hero gets a great look. That's three-pointer misses. Ball deflected right out of Bile. He's fouled. 16.3 remaining. The Heat running out of time. Here in game 3. Give credit. Great win by the Celtics. Pressure was on them. Can't afford to get down 3-0. They responded. Now it's up to the Miami Heat to counter. They played a very good game tonight at both ends. Brad Stevens said after game 2, we were too passive. They were not passive at all. This is a tough physical performance. And a great bounce back performance for the Celtics. Obviously not wanting to go down 0-3. Rebounds. He dodged the foul. Jimmy Butler over there talking. The veteran Udonis Haslem. So Smart will go back to line. Smart with 4 or 5 starters in double figures for Boston. And another good thing for the Celtics. Gordon Hayward played 30 minutes tonight. Now, again, first game back since August 17th. Now he gets a couple of extra days. Got a couple of practices in because game 4 won't be until Wednesday. Which is important because you get those type of minutes your first game back. Now you're able to see how he recovers and responds. Perfect free throw shooting down the stretch. Marcus Smart 11 points here in the fourth quarter. Back up to 9. Final seconds. Crowder tries a three-pointer. That's off the launch. Smart to rebound. Foul with 5.4 remaining.
Crowder took that 3-point shot wide open, and he missed it.
Brown and Marcus Smart. The Celtics, after that emotional loss the other night, all the yelling in the locker room, the meetings afterwards.
I mean, it wouldn't have. It still wouldn't have been enough to. It would have bumped us up a few spots.
We're connected here tonight. That's the word Brad Stevens likes to use all the time. He says, if we're not connected, we're not going to beat
You
this
gotta
team.
nail that one, Crowder.
Big fourth quarter from Smart led by his perfect quick shooter. This one a wire-to-wire victory for the Boston Celtics. And they're right back in this series as Miami's leading.
Alright, so that game is over.
Is now 2 games.
It shows us in 18th place.
Loss of the playoffs for the Heat.
We'll see. We'll see. They'll always change up points at the end. That's gonna be pretty much it. Yeah, we fell out on the other MMA contest, as expected. Overall, good night though. Good night with the NBA coming through for us big time. And then what else? Let's see. I think we have Major League Baseball. We still have Heaney pitching. How many games are left playing right now? Still a fair number of games. Seattle, San Diego. We're in the money, but I don't think we're going to be able to hold on to it. He's the only guy we got left. And he's not in the game anymore, so yeah, I don't think we'll be able to hold on there. But that's all right. Yeah, we do have a couple of live get over there to him. We've got a live. I know we got a live. A live parlay going into tomorrow. What do we got? We've got yeah, we've still got a pick with a bunch of teams getting points. Yeah, we picked Bengals getting 6. They won that. Washington getting 6.5. Giants getting 5.5. Jaguars getting 9.5. We'll see how they all pan out. I am also keeping track of the remainder of my Survivor pool, even though we got knocked out with that San Francisco upset in the very first week. In the second week, we did pick Cleveland, which I thought was going to be the key pick. So we'll see how the rest of it unfolds. If it winds up with the 49ers being that only loss, that'll really, that will be unsettling. But I think that's all. I think that's all that we have.
And there's Rex for 6 to Taj Harris. Tommy DeVito's the Orange quarterback. Starter with Culpepper out there, throws that touchdown pass. Pittsburgh would get the victory.
love to see somebody doesn't give up and has a moment like that. To the Eastern Conference Final, the Heat have never lost the playoff series after taking it to a.
And there's an odds boost on
Gordon Hayward playing his first game since August 17th. Internet was
on total touchdowns on Sunday and Monday. It's over under 85. There were 88 scored last Sunday and Monday. But I don't know, man. It's a lot of freaking touchdowns. And you're talking, what, 15 games between Sunday and Monday. You're talking more than 5 touchdowns per game on average. 6, right? 6 would be 90. 5 or 6 touchdowns per game. 5 or 6 touchdowns per game. I don't know. I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't love it. Do you like it? I like it. I love it.
We talk about how this Heat team's not going to go away, but the Celtics team didn't go away either.
All right, let me get my memory of the day in here. I have 2 memories to catch up on. And I think I'm going to look for some food in bed. So, yeah, the last one I had was September 17th, and it was the Who Was I Playing Poker With? So my memory for September 18th, my memory for September 18th, day 74, is who was I in the penthouse party with? So, following up the previous days, Who's That story, I have a second story like that, which was one day at one of the comic conventions. We had all been up at the to the penthouse. By the time this had occurred, we had been able to get to the point where the organizers always got us into the room block on the penthouse floor, so we were able to get into those, and they were always happy with us up there, because since we were usually at most of the all-night events and whatnot, they never got any complaints from our room about things happening late into the night. And during this particular convention, there were multiple rooms on the penthouse floor hosting different parties. There's the way that the hotel was set up. There was 2 corner suites that were just immense suites. You know, they had big screen TVs and giant tables. That's where the poker was usually played, and couches. I mean, just huge rooms. And there was 2 of them. Those were the kind of main party rooms, and then there were a number of more standard single room suites up on the penthouse floor. We were usually in the corner directly between the 2 big ones. And then, like I said, this one, there were a bunch of other rooms that were just holding penthouse parties, and they had their doors open, and people could come and go as they wanted. And my memory on this one is a bit fuzzy. It was later in the evening, meaning earlier morning. And I know that I was there, and I know TK was there. I know Karen was in and out. Possibly Rebecca was in and out as well. I know Ad Hoc Adam was not there. I don't remember if Dave was there or not. But the point being is we go into one of these other penthouse rooms, and there's a guy standing there who, for the life of me, was Nicolas Cage. Again, same kind of height, not real tall, had the ridiculous same mannerisms, like really twitchy, and, and somebody, it might have been me, I don't remember for sure, but somebody yells out, "Hey, are you Nicolas Cage?" And again, very similar to the Matt Damon response, he pulls out this, "I get that all the time," but he does it obviously in a Nicolas Cage fashion. Like, he kind of like quirks his head to the side and throws in that nervous laugh of, that Nicolas Cage does, and he proceeds to do that throughout the rest of the night, kind of pulling off Cage's mannerisms. It's absolutely possible that this guy just looked like Nicolas Cage, and that he knew that he looked like Nicolas Cage, so that he had worked on many of his mannerisms to act like Nicolas Cage, and that was his thing. But Nicolas Cage is a huge comic book fan, and he's been known to frequent multiple comic conventions throughout the year. He's a huge collector, and he loves all comic books. So, as compared to yesterday, I'm 64% sure it was Matt Damon. Today, I'm more like 47% sure that was Nicolas Cage.
He said his name was Gary Herman.
Right, and he said his name was Gary
And
Herman.
we saw him in the lobby.
Because, yeah, we saw him in the... That's right, I totally forgot about that, which Karen just reminded me of. That he said his name was Gary Herman. And I think there was something that was discovered or that we talked on, or something where either Gary or Herman was a common pseudonym that Nicolas Cage liked to use. So still, I only think 47% because I'm not sure it was him. Not sure as I was it was Matt Damon. Because I cannot recall the specifics well enough. But it's still a great night, and it's a 47% chance it was Nicolas Cage. So that is my memory for September 18th, day 74. My memory for today proper, September 19th, day 75 of 366, is the first Bloody Mary festival I ever got to go to. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. One of the things that I really enjoy about moving out to Pittsburgh is just the huge variety of things that there are to try. Pittsburgh's it's a middle-sized city. It's nothing like, a Chicago or New York or anything like that. But it's definitely big enough that there's something interesting going on every day. I remember one time Dave's mom and stepdad, I think it was, had been visiting, and it was like a Tuesday, and we were like, well, let's see if there's anything going on. It's a Tuesday in, I don't remember what it was, June, something like that. Let's see if there's anything going on. We hadn't heard anything. We just did a quick Google, festivals in Pittsburgh. There are like 6 festivals going on across Pittsburgh in different places. We're like, oh, well, we could go hit this, we could go hit that, we could go do this, we could go to this music. So I like it. It's a really nicely sized city. Well, one day I saw that there was. Should I try it?
Mm-hmm. It's delicious.
Trying a bite of the food that we've been in the process of making. I don't know that.
You should tell them the name of it.
I don't remember the name of it right now. Chicken braccolatini, I think it's called. We just made that up. I have to finish quickly now so I can eat. Anyway. One time, I had seen that there was a Bloody Mary festival going on in a few weeks. I knew I had to go. I've always been a fan of a good Bloody Mary. And there was nothing like that ever happened where I grew up in Johnstown. We never had a festival. They have a Bloody Mary festival, like, all day. So, Karen and I went there. And it was a really good deal. Karen got like a deal because they always have like a designated driver ticket for those who aren't drinking any alcohol. And I got to try like 7 or 8 different Bloody Marys. It was a really great deal. The ticket was like $35 for your drinks as well. All of your food and drinks were included, so you could go and they had like a buffet set up. You could go there as many times as you wanted to. Eat good pasta. Yeah, decent pasta. And then they had maybe I don't remember, maybe 20, 24 different booths set up that all had different Bloody Marys. And they had some really good ones, some really spicy ones, and then just crazy, outrageous ones. Like there was a cheeseburger Bloody Mary that literally had a mini cheeseburger on the skewer, half submerged in the drink. Yeah, and then they had other things that you could buy on top of it, like beef jerkies and nuts and pretzels, and those were all things that you could buy while you were there. But overall, great deal, especially if you love Bloody Marys. It was a good time. The only complaints I had at all were one, the late version. They had two times on the same day. The later one opened at noon for the VIPs, and general admission at 1. Noon? You can't have a 4 p.m.? You know, they had one at 8 a.m., opened up at 8 a.m. for VIPs, and then 9 p.m. I'm sorry, 8 a.m. and then 9 a.m. And then that shut down for everyone at like 11:30 in the morning. Then the VIPs for the second one, noon, and general admission at 1, which ran to like 2:30 or 3. So I went to the later one, obviously. But man, give me one in the afternoon. I know Bloody Mary, breakfast, brunch, all that shit. But give me something in the afternoon. So definitely will plan on going again after this whole COVID mania is over. But that's my memory for today. This is the first Bloody Mary I got to go to. And that is everything, folks. Tomorrow is Sunday. I will be around at some point. We'll see how everything goes. Like I said, we have a number of entries. It looks, let's see. It looks like, as of now anyway, we are still... Yeah, we're still listed as being in 18th place. So, hey, 18th place out of 1,470. $75 win on a $5. I don't know how much this one was. It might have been $12. But smaller tournament, only 1,470. Still, happy with it. So, alright, folks. I will be around tomorrow. Let's go Steelers. Be safe out there. Have fun. Every day, have fun. Gamble on everything you can gamble on, whether it's money or otherwise. And as long as you're not competing against me, good luck to you. Bye-bye.